Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. So after the last video, I'm pretty sure that a lot of people were thinking, why does he want to take gender studies? So I just decided to talk about that for this video, just to clear the waters on why I want to take gender studies. There are so many negative thoughts towards gender studies, I'm not even kidding. You can search up gender studies on YouTube and literally every video of it is pretty negative, apart from one. I found one good video on it. Gender studies can lead to so many jobs, and I'm not even kidding. I'm going to read out a few of them now. You could become a social worker, marriage and family therapist, a counsellor, a specialist subject teacher, a journalist, and a lawyer. Just a few of them. And the list goes on and on. I can fill up 2 pages on font size 11 on the default font. Gender studies is a very new subject into New Zealand. It first came into New Zealand in the University of Waikato, and that was introduced back in 2010, I believe it was, and since then it has spread throughout the entire country, but there have been protests and petitions to get it removed from universities, so I might as well take it while it's still there. Gender is a really interesting subject. I remember the first time I was ever exposed to people who were not cisgendered. I was about 4 or 5, and what happened was I was watching a documentary on trans people, and it was so interesting. I was like, wow, this is awesome. Another reason is there is a lack of education towards gender in schools. Gender is literally never spoken about. It's always, you're either cis or you're trans. And that's it. There are no other genders when, yeah, there are loads. There are loads of other genders out there, and I'm not even kidding. I can't even count them all. I'm pretty sure I only know about 9, 10 of the genders, but there are so many other genders out there, and I just want to learn a bit about it. Gender is literally my least educated section of sex education, and I just want to really learn, I want university to be the makeup of what I missed out on when I was back in high school or intermediate. I'm still in high school, but literally when I had the sex education lessons, I want university to make up for it because it's so disrespectful towards anyone who is not identifying as cis, because literally trans is hardly looked, and we only spoke about it for about 15 minutes, and that's it. And then we went back to cisgender, and it was so disrespectful towards every other gender, whereas gender studies, it's opening up everything, and I'm thinking, this is my way of showing respect to say, hey, I actually care about your gender, I want to get to know about you, and it's to show respect towards everyone of no matter what gender they identify with. If they identify as a gender, if they don't, then they don't identify as a gender, and then I get to understand what they think. And this is just going to make up for everything I've missed out on throughout my life. And then I can say to my kids, hey, you don't have to be what you are right now. You could identify as something else. You don't have to be the gender you were born with. Gender is a part of so many people's lives. It's not a part of everyone's life, because some people don't identify with a gender, but literally talking to people about their gender would be so interesting, and it could be great for a conversation starter. I could say, oh, hi, I'm cis, what are you? And they're like, oh, I'm gender fluid, they're non-binary. It's literally so interesting to just talk, and not everyone's experiences are the same. My experience of a cisgender person is not the same as everyone else. One person's trans experience is not exactly everyone's. So I think getting to know people as well is quite interesting, because gender is quite a big part in today's society now, where it's getting more acceptance. So gender studies is a better way for me to understand what people are feeling and thinking, and it's a great way to get to know other people. For my whole sex-positive life, I've always had this nagging thought of taking a sex education-based degree, and literally with the University of Auckland, there are loads of sex education-based degrees, and I literally could have chosen modern histories of sex, sexology, human sexuality, something like that, but nope. I saw gender studies and I was like, this is for me. I need to learn my genders. Plus, people just want to learn about what they're interested in. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you did enjoy it. And leave a like, comment something down below, and subscribe if you haven't. And I'll see you all in the next video.